Sure that black monkey would fuck you are.
Fuck you, Mother Earth.
Alright, it said that what? You stole our freedom, man. Alright, so I'm gonna get a precept, man. You know, back everything up with scripture, man. Alright, we're gonna back everything up with scripture. Alright, we're gonna go back to Deuteronomy chapter 28. We're gonna go back into these curses and show you, alright, who we are, man. Proving that we are the Hebrew Israelites, alright, the true Hebrew Israelites, alright, the true chosen people of the Most High that the Bible speak of, and not those ones portraying to be us in our land, man. All right, because this truth is coming out. All right, and it's being heard everywhere, man. It's being spread everywhere. Everybody's waking up to who they are, man. All right. So this is Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 6. I'm gonna read verse 68, showing that our freedom and everything was taken. Now this was another curse that was put on Israel, man. All right, as a nation, that this would happen to them, man. All right, nowhere did this happen to any other nation, man, because the scriptures say that what had nothing had been done ever before to any other nation, but like had been done into Israel, man. It's a rough paraphrase in the scripture, man. All right, so this is Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 68. It say, "And the Lord, all right, shall bring thee unto Egypt again with ships," man. Now right here, and you see in this verse, it says Egypt. When you go into Egypt, it basically means bondage or slavery, man. All right, and he said he's going to bring you into Egypt again. And if this is hard, not to go too deep, all right, but the scriptures say that what? Speaking of America, which is about the verse out of Babylon, which shall be known as what spiritually Sodom and Egypt, man. All right, and then he said again, because we had just came out of captivity, man. All right, we had just came from slavery, man. We were brought out of Egypt, man, from Moses. We were just taken out of a captivity, man. All right, but he said, I'm gonna bring you back again, but this time when you go, it's gonna be with ships. You know that it's not speaking of ancient Egypt and things of that time, all right, because they didn't need ships to walk from they could walk from Israel to Egypt. They can walk from they was walking to their captivities, man. They didn't need ships, man. It wasn't a body of water separating the two, man. All right, but it was a big body of water from that point of the earth to the other end of the earth, all the way over here to America, man. All right, that's how we got here, on ships. By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again, man. Your land, you weren't going to see it anymore, man. None of us remember our homeland and being there, man. All right, nowhere in history did this happen. Who were loaded up? What nation of people were loaded on ships, man, and brought over here through a body of water, man? All right, and there ye shall be sold into your enemies, man. So when you get there, you're going to be sold. They put us on auction blocks, man. Scripture say that what they sold a boy for a harlot and a little girl for wine, man. All right. You see, nowhere did this happen to anybody else, man. All right. This happened to the children of Israel, and we are still in the land of our oppressors, man. I'm gonna pull a precept for that too. It say, "Thou shalt see it no more again, and there ye shall be sold into your enemies for bond man." So when you get there, you're gonna be sold into your enemies. So you know when you get to this other land that I'm gonna send you, when you get there with ships, you know that all these people around you are your enemies, man. And when you get there, you're gonna be sold for a bond man and a born woman. So that means that what? Well, you were free. But now that you're here, we're taking your freedom away. Now you're slaves, man. All right? They say that what? Born man is a slave man, born woman is a slave woman. And no man shall buy you, man. And that buy means to save or redeem, man. Nobody but Yahweh Shem Yahushua can save us, man, out of this predicament that we're in, which he's going to do. And that's why we're going to get these precepts and go into these scriptures and show that it's going to be a reverse and the Lord is going to come back and receive his people, man. All right? So I'm gonna grab another preset real quick on this little subtitle. All right, we're gonna get Exodus 21. Yeah, we're gonna get Exodus 21. All right, because it say that what you stole us, basically stole our freedom or whatever, however they said it. But it's the same thing. So this is Exodus 21 and 16. It's saying, "He that stealeth the man, he that stealeth the man and selleth him." All right, see, we were sold, stole, whatever case it may be, or however it went, or if he be found in his hand, we are still in their hands, man. All right, we are still in their hands, man. To this day, it say he shall surely be put to death, man. So the same thing shall be brought upon your head, man. what the scriptures say, well, death, lamentations, and woe, man. Just paraphrasing the scriptures, man. All right, let me go back. Let's see what we got.
Make sure I get my nut, and if she bleeds
At
gold,
the hands of your black masters. I don't know if y'all seen that, but it said at the hands of your black masters, man. All right, because the Hebrew Israelites, all right, the true Hebrew Israelites, the chosen people of the Most High, are I say so-called black because no one is actually black, man. We're just different shades of brown. All right, the so-called blacks, man. All right, it's basically going to rule, man. All right, again, man, in our rulership and what in righteousness, man. All right, we won't be committing adultery with people wives and nothing like that, because his kingdom is going to be in total righteousness. All right, even though that they ravish our wives and things of that nature, we won't rule as tyrants, man. All right,
King Tut, Nat King Cole,
a
King
new
Solomon,
beginning, man. You see, you have this, man. He's being transformed. You see, he's being transformed here, man. He's going into what, a new beginning, man. The scriptures say what we look for what a new heaven and a new earth, man. And when you go into that new, it basically means to be refreshed, man. All right.
Patricia, fucking oil, you get rich.
Welcome to your new world, man. So he's being brought to what he's basically being brought unto a new world. All right.
When I bust, fucking whatever. I'm starting to get dizzy. I made that bitch squirt and created the Mississippi River. My nigga took a trip.
What you looking at?
I'm starting to get dizzy. Fucking oil, you get rich when I bust. Nat King Cole, King Solomon, the earth. Make sure I get my nut. And if she bleeds gold, they should crown me King Tut. Nat King Cole, King Solomon.
A dangerous new beginning. That's what it said.
Fucking oil, you get rich when I bust.
Welcome to your new world.
I'm starting to get dizzy. I made that bitch squirt and created the Mississippi River. My nigga took a trip.
What you looking at, Cracka?
What's your name, Cracka? Michael. Well, you know names.
And you see right there, it's the same thing. They just reversed everything, man. All right, when we came over here on slave ships and they sold us on auction blocks and all of those things, look at him, he in distress. But with the things that they done it to us, man, they gave us names, man. When you watch Roots, man, the TV show called Roots, man, when he went over there, they say, what's your name? She say, no matter of fact, the white slave on a lady, she was like, the so-called white lady, she was like, she say, I want to call this one Toby. They say after the male or after the horse. She said both. You see right here. He said your new name is Pico. You see? You see right here. Now you have this Jake man taking hold of what Caucasian race woman, man. All right, they just put everything reversed because they actually took our women, man. I'm gonna grab a precept for that real quick. We're gonna go back to Deuteronomy. All right, we're gonna get back into Deuteronomy chapter 28, showing that what they took our wives, man. They and we won't take wives because we're gonna be governed by the laws. All right, but this is what they done it to us because our kingdom is going to be in total righteousness. Everything with Edom is basically vile. All right, they was even taking little boys, man. That's why the scripture said they sold a boy for a harlot, man. You see, all right. So this is Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 30. Thou shalt betroth a wife. So betroth basically means marry or to take a wife. And another man shall lie with her. You see, so this was the curse, man. All right, that was put on our people. Who else did this happen to, man? All right, when we were in slavery, man, they took our wives, man, and they raped them, man, and took them into their homes, man, and tried to make them their own, man. All right, that right there, self alone, put separation, but in the household, man. They were what the Willie Lynch letter, How to Make a Slave, man. They were breaking our people, man. All right. Thou shalt build an house, and thou shalt not dwell therein. Thou shalt plant a vineyard. The vineyard is where the gathering of grapes, where you make wine. It's saying shall not gather the grapes thereof. So we didn't sleep in the big house and all of these things, but you had your house niggas and all of these things. It say plant a vineyard and thou shalt not gather grapes thereof. We didn't say taste of the wine. We were out in the fields, man, working, man. All right, getting our backs beat, things of that nature. But the point was right here: thou shalt betroth the wife, and another man shall lie with her, man. All right, that's what took place with our people, man. Let me see. I'm gonna get Lamentations real quick. This is Lamentations 5. This is Lamentations 5 and verse, all right, in verse 11. All right. They we're going to ravish, you know that that's something bad. To take hold of somebody by force, basically. They and to basically, when you take it by force, it's basically brutal. Let me go into it. Let me see. Let's see what ravish say. Oh, it's not going. Let me see. Salakia. Let me see. Yeah, it's not doing it, but it say they ravished the women in Zion and the maids in the city of Judah, man. So they raped our women and took hold of our women, all right, in this way, man. All right, this didn't happen to no other nation, man. We're dealing with the curses here, man. This happened, and these curses were put on Israel, man. All right, I'm about to play the clip. All right, I'm about to play the clip. All right, let me go back a little bit because I probably wanted to get in. I wanted to speak on something real quick because I knew it said. Let me go back a little bit.
Touch,
Yeah, right here, a dangerous new beginning, man. You see, a new world, right there. That's what I wanted to get into, man. You see what? A dangerous new beginning, like I spoke about, what? A new heaven, a new earth, basically going into something, being refreshed, all right? Because this is basically, let me get this. I'm going to get this. I don't have the apocrypha on here, so I'm going to get it on my phone, all right? Let me see. We're going to get second Esdras. This is second Esdras 6 and verse 9. I'm gonna read verse 8 with it, all right? Because it was two brothers, it was two different nations in a womb, but two brothers called Jacob and Esau, man. It say Jacob being the dark skinned boy, the was so-called black boy, and Esau being the so-called white man. All right. It say, and he said unto me from Abraham, Isaac, and when Jacob it say, and he said unto me from Abraham unto Isaac. When Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau, man. So this is symbolic, and this is symbolic itself, man, and into life, man, right here, man. All right, in these scriptures, man. When Esau being the first, all right, the first shall be last, man. All right, Esau being the first, but Jacob held his heel, man, showing, symbolizing what? The bringing down, man. All right. So right here, verse 9 is going to explain it. For Esau is the end of the world, man. So what? This is, see, Edom, when he was being transformed, he was the end of the world, man. And Jacob is the beginning of that. Jacob is the beginning of it that followed, man. So Jacob is the beginning, man, of it that followed it, man. I'm gonna grab another precept real quick because the precepts say, it was the scripture say. Scripture say better is the let me get it. Let me get it real quick. Let me see Ecclesiastes 7. This is Ecclesiastes 7 and verse 8. Better is the end of a thing than the beginning thereof, man. And the patient in spirit is better than the proud of spirit, man. We're the patient in spirit, man. All right, when you go into scripture, you see what the wicked is basically the proud in spirit. Edom has what? A very proud spirit on him, man. And you seen that in the beginning of the clip, man. All right. It say better is the patient in spirit, all right? Because it say, I'm reading again, better is the end of a thing than the beginning, man. Because the end of this thing is far more better because Jacob is the beginning that followeth, man. All right, you see. So he was brought to a new world right there, man. And that new world is what basically what where you reap, what he reap, whatever he soweth, man. All right. Whatever he sowed is basically. Let me get some precepts on that. Whatever he sowed is whatever he gonna reap, man. All right. Let me get this real quick. I'm gonna get this precept, man. This is Revelations 13 and verse 10. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity, and he that killeth with the sword shall be killed with the sword. Here is the patience. We just seen about a patient man and the faith of the saints, man. This is what we're waiting on, man. All right, those roles to be reversed, man, so that we can rule and total righteousness through the spirit of Yahweh Shemi Shah, man. All right, you see, he that leadeth into captivity, who led it to captivity? Shall go into captivity. So the same thing that you done is basically going to be brought upon your own head. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. You see? So it's going to be back onto you, man. All right? I'm gonna grab another precept proving that point, man. All right, showing that this is biblical prophecy from this trailer, man. This is going to actually happen, man. All right? This is Leviticus 25 and and verse and verse 44. Both are bond men, slave men. See, like it said that we were going to be bondmen and bond women. Both thy bondmen and thy bondmaids which thou shalt have shall be of the heathen that are round about you. Of them shall ye buy bondmen and bondmaids, man. You see? So what? I'm gonna jump down. Let me see. Verse hold on, I'm gonna read this. It say, moreover, of the children of the strangers that do sojourn among you, of them shall ye buy, and of their families that are with you, which they begat in your land, and they shall be your possession, and ye shall take them as an inheritance, man. But the scripture say what? The meek shall inherit the earth, man. All right, this is our inheritance, man. This is the birthright which was given unto Jacob, man. Let's say, for your children after you to inherit them for a possession. If something is in your possession, that mean you own it, man. All right, that mean you own it, man. It say, they shall be your bondmen forever, but over your brethren, the children of Israel, you shall not rule another with basically right. All right, so another precept real quick, proving that these things are going to happen, man, whether you like it or you don't. All right, whether you like it or whether you like it or you don't, man. This is coming, man. All right, this is Isaiah 49. All right, and this is just reality. This is Isaiah 49 and verse. Let me see. In verse 23. All right, and kings, the kings of this earth, shall be thy nursing fathers, and their queens thy nursing mothers, man. The same thing that we were doing in that time, man. All right. It's saying they shall bow down to thee with their face toward the earth, man. The heathen not going to bow before us, man. All right. And lick up the dust of thy feet, man. And thou shalt know that I am the Lord, for they shall not be ashamed that wait upon me. That's what I said, the patience and the faith and the patience of the saints, man. We wait upon the Lord, man. All right. But you see, and yeah, you're gonna have Jake out here, in the uproar. Well, Edom, this is gonna piss Edom off. They already not liking this. You seen the dislikes, but they not gonna like this, man. So it's gonna cause a lot of tension. It's gonna put a lot of tension in the air, man. All right, it's gonna put a lot of tension in the air. I'm gonna grab another precept real quick. Grab another. I just want to grab them real quick. Showing that this is actually happen, man. This is Isaiah 60 and 14. The sons also of them that afflicted thee shall come bending unto thee, man. So who afflicted us, man? All in there, not even just Edom, man. All is 18 nations, including Israel, man. But all nations had us into captivity, man. All right. So the sons also of them that afflicted thee, but it leads with Edom because what the scriptures say, what? Oh, thee the destroyer of mine heritage, man. All right. Of them that afflicted thee shall come bending unto thee, and all they that despise thee shall bow themselves down at the soles of thy feet, and they shall call thee the city of the Lord, the Zion of the Holy One of Israel, man. So this is going to happen, man. They're going to bow before us, man. All right. They say, well, what all they that despise thee, man. We are despised here in America, man. All right, we are despised. Made what the scripture say? Let me see. What a laughing stock. You see the shaking of a head, man. Let me get that real quick. This is Psalms 44 and 14. Thou makest us a byword among the heathen, man. A byword is what they were calling us. What you monkey, all right? Because they call us porch monkeys. They call us sand niggas. They call us what? Ultimately niggers, man. All right. Which one? It really holds no weight. Because when you go into it, it basically means to be what, black. All right. It's a byword among the heathen, a shaking of the head among the people, man. All right. You see. undesired, man. When you read Zephaniah 2:1, it say, "O nation undesired," man. All right. Let me go back. All right. Shalakia. All right, right here. That's what
I
we at
made
right
that
here. Huh?
bitch squirt and created the Mississippi River. My nigga took a trip.
Who kind right here? Cause you seen he was like kind of glowing, man. All right, you seen that? That's symbolizing what the transformation of rulerships, man. You right here, look.
What you looking at, Cracka?
What you looking at,
What's
Cracka?
your name?
You see, he's looking like, man, where I'm at, what's going on? So it's a translation. All right, shame cover him, man. You seeing the shame that is covering up him, because you could just imagine the things that's going to be going through their heads. Like, man, we were doing these things to these people, but now look at us. You see, so it was a translation of kingdoms, man, symbolizing the transformation, man, of basically of a rulership, man. All right, I'm gonna grab this real quick. I'm gonna get Isaiah 14. All right. I'm gonna read start at verse 1. This is Isaiah 14:1. For the Lord, and this is a future prophecy that haven't happened. All of this is future prophecy that haven't happened yet. But this didn't happen yet. Now I say that because when you scroll down deeper into the chapter, it say, "How had thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer?" And when you go into Lucifer, it basically means a light barrier or someone that holds a high power, man. So Esau, Edom would be Luciferians, man. So-called Lucifer, man. That is going to fall from heaven, man. All right. And heaven basically means fall from the rulership, basically being on high, man. It say, "For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel and set them in their own land," man. So it's going to be a transformation of kingdoms. All right. And the strangers shall be joined with them, the Israelite foreigners. It say, "And they shall cleave to the house of Jacob." It say, "And the people shall take them and bring them to their place. And the house of Israel shall possess them in the land." You see right here. You see in the kingdom. This was going to happen in the kingdom. It say, "Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants." Some need possession. That means you own it. For what? Servants and handmaids. "And they shall take them captives, whose captives they were." Same thing as he that leadeth to captivity. "And they shall rule over their oppressors," man. So over our oppressors, we're going to rule, man. All right. This is a transformation of a kingdom, man. It's going to be transformed, man. It say verse 4 that thou shalt take up this proverb. When you go into proverb, it also means take up this parable. All right, or this byword, because they're going to be a byword. All right, against the king of Babylon, man. When you go into the king of Babylon, because you know it's not speaking of ancient Babylon, because what? This didn't happen. All right, this didn't happen yet, man. That's why he spoke about a mystery Babylon, all right, which is the virgin daughter of Babylon, the whore that sitteth upon many waters, which is speaking about America in the scriptures, man. All right, and say, "How hath the oppressor ceased?" All right, the golden city ceased, man. This America will be known as the golden city, where everyone wax rich, and the merchants and fat as heifers where they come, man. All right, let me see. Verse 5. This place is going to cease, halt, come to an end. Verse 5. The Lord had broken the staff of the wicked, man. All right. Staff symbolizing what? A rulership, a power structure, man. All right. He's broken that staff. He's going to break that staff for the wicked. And the scepter of the rulers, man. You see? He who smote the people in wrath with a continuous stroke, man. Same thing with slavery, man. They beat us with a continuous stroke, man. We're still getting hit with this continuous stroke, man. You have Jake's being killed brutally and crazy out in the streets, man. All right, you see, and he that ruled the nations in anger, man. Esau, Edom is ruling the nations in anger, man. All right, because it all stems back to Cain and Abel, and what Jacob and Esau, man. All right, having that perpetual hatred, all right, towards his brother, like the scriptures say. All right, it say it's persecuted and non-hindered. All right, it say the whole earth is at rest and is quiet. They break forth in singing, man. All right, well, I'm gonna jump down to verse 9. It say, I don't really want to read this whole chapter, but it say, hell from beneath is moved to for thee to meet thee at thy coming, man. So hell basically being at a lower state. All right, so hell it's under you because you're on top of it. You're in your heaven, man. All right, it's coming and it stirred up the dead for thee, even are the chief ones of the earth, man. It say it had raised up from the raise up from the thrones all the kings of the nations, and they shall speak and say unto thee, art thou also become weak as we? So it's going to be a transformation, a switching of hands, man. All right, switching of rulerships. Salaki, it say, art thou become like unto us? Thy pomp is brought down to the grave. Your pomp is basically your pride. The Lord is going to break the pride of this nation, these people, man. All right, and the noise of thy vows, and the worms spread under thee, and the worms cover thee. So they're going to be lower than the worms, man. All right, they're going to be in the lower state. They're going to be in the dew of king, in the dew of the kingdom, man, like that birthright says. So this is going to come to pass, man. All right, it say, art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, right here, man. You see, they like to take this and say that Lucifer was Satan in the Bible, and he fell from heaven. He was an angel that could sing. That's all bullshit, man. All right, that's not biblical. All right. Oh, Lucifer, son of the morning, son of the light, son of the morning, what gives off light. All right, a light barrier, someone that holds power, man. All right, how art thou cut down to the ground, which didst weaken the nation, man? They weakened the nations. What the scriptures say, cause all nations to drink of their wine, man. All right. And this is what they say. I want to read this real quick. I want to read this. How you know it's talking about America? For thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of the Most High. I will set also the mount of my congregation and the sides of the north. Where are we? In North America, man. You see, I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High, man. Yet thou shalt be brought down to hell, to the sides of the pit. So the Lord telling you, I'm going to break you down and bring you down. And this is pride in that pump, man. Esau Edom wants to be the Most High, man. He wants to control. That's why it's going to come with this new world order and come with this RFID chip, marking everybody so they can have power over everybody. But the Lord going to come cut that party short, man. They have cameras everywhere set in high places, man. That's showing that they want to show symbolize power and that they have total control, man, and that they're the Most High, man. That's what they want to be, man. All right. They want to overthrow everything and rule everything. But the Lord tell you that what He's going to break that down, man. All right. I'm gonna grab. Let me see real quick. I'm gonna go to Obadiah 1 real quick. This is Obadiah 1 and verse 15. For the day of the Lord is near upon all the heathen, man. So the day of the Lord is near, man, and it coming quickly. It say, as thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee. Thy reward shall return upon thy own head, man. So the things which you have done, all right, is going to happen unto you. The Lord is going to send a recompense into your own head, man. It's going to return unto you, man. All right. Yeah, that's just you can't debunk and turn away from that, man. I'm gonna grab one more verse real quick. It's just hit me. Let me get this. It's in the Apocrypha. Then I'm gonna roll the clip and then I'm gonna be done. All right, so this is Baruch 4. All right, and 25, my children suffer patiently the wrath that is come upon you from the Most High, for thy enemy have persecuted thee, but surely thou shalt see his destruction. So the things they done things to us, and the Lord said, what shortly is near, is going to come, it's coming to pass that what you're going to see his destruction, you're going to see his fall. All right, and shall tread upon his neck. You see, it say, and shall tread upon his neck. So you're going to be abased, man. You're going to be, because Esau Edom is basically the basis of men, like the scripture saying. You're going to be brought back to your natural state. My delicate ones, this verse 26, my delicate ones have gone rough ways and were taken away as the flock caught of the enemy, man. All right. It say, be of good comfort, O my children, and cry unto the Most High, for you shall remember. It say, for you shall be remembered of him that brought these things upon you, because the Most High put these curses on us and told us that we were going to go into slavery. All of these things happened because we went against the Lord. When you find that, you read that in the book of Ezekiel, the Lord said that what the heathen shall know that the children of Israel went into captivity for they disobeyed my laws. All right. I'm gonna jump down because I'm gonna jump down. All right, so this verse 31. Miserable are they that afflicted thee, and rejoice at thy fall. They rejoiced at our fall. They found joy and pleasure when we fell, man. All right, miserable are they that afflicted thee, and rejoice at thy fall. All right, so miserable are they, man. It's going to return upon them. They're going to be miserable and very, very, very in the dirt, man. It say miserable are the cities which thy children served. Miserable is she that received thy sons, and it say she because speaking of what the virgin daughter of Babylon that received our sons. Speaking about America, man. All right, it say miserable are the cities that which thy children served. All right, say verse 33. For as she rejoiced at thy ruin, and was glad of thy fall, so shall she be grieved for her own desolation, man. So you laughed and found pleasure in the things that you done, all right, to our people, and you see it now, man. When you look at when they lynched us, when they did all these things and burned us alive, when they posed for the cameras, they were smiling, man. All right, you see it now when cops out on the highways and hedges and at these protests and doing all these things to people, even though that our people not supposed to be out there doing dumb shit, they're just doing, well, yeah, they supposed to be out there, all right, doing what they're supposed to be doing, because Lord said, "Let the multitude die that was born in vain. See not what they do in the streets." That's what they're supposed to be doing. But when the police brutally kill you and they're macing you and hitting you with rubber bullets, and man, they're smiling, man. They're finding joy in these things. There's a video that went out on social media. Cop was like, shit, let's get him. He ready. He hyped up. All right. It say, verse 34. They gonna no 33 at the end. It say they gonna be grieved of their own desolation, because it's gonna become a perpetual wasteland. For I will take away the rejoicing of her great multitude. The Lord said He's gonna take away the rejoicing, man. All right. It say, and her pride shall be turned into mourning, man. Your pride is going to be turned into mourning, man, and the Lord is going to break you down. So this clip is actually future biblical prophecy, future prophecy that's going to play out on earth, man. All right, it's going to play out, and this is going to happen, man. All right. So with that, I hope that this was edifying. I'm going to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Kakadash, Natham, Masnaka, Bala, Hazkom, Shasharala, and Wa Shalom, Wabla Shasharala. Till next time, Shalom.
Hey, how's it going?
Why don't you step out? Take that shit off your head, monkey!
Show that black monkey who the fuck you are!
Fucking Mother Earth, make sure I get my nut. And if she bleeds gold, they should crown me King Tut. Nat King Cole, King Solomon, these nuts. Patricia fucking oil, you get rich when I bust. Fucking Mother Earth, I'm starting to get dizzy. I made that bitch squirt and created the Mississippi River. My nigga took a trip to nigga.
What you looking at, Cracka?
What's your name, Cracka? Michael. Well, you know me. Where I come from, this isn't the way it's supposed to be.
Yeah, you are, Cracka.